Nigeria Army Headquarters Department of Civil Military Affairs has taken training of journalists upon herself to acquaint journalists with the nature and dynamics of military operations and strategic communication, and also making reporting on defense and security issues easy for journalists from an informed mind that will be sensitive to national security interests. This was revealed by the Chief of Civil Military Affairs, Major General Gold Chibuisi, during a two-day training organized for defense correspondents in Abuja. Major General Chibuisi said that the global advancement in informational technology has made the media's place a warfare domain of its own with far-reaching impact on territorial warfare. He said that information, misinformation, propaganda, and sensual sensationalism can undermine the morale of troops, which can compromise operations and even endanger lives.
It is with great honor and that I welcome you all to the Nigerian Army Resource Center venue for the maiden edition of the Nigerian Army Military Affairs Training for Media Operatives. In the current dynamics of our modern society, the media has indeed become a key enabler as it continues to shape public perception, including issues of national security. The current security landscape of our country necessitates a multifaceted and whole-of-society approach to tackle the ever-evolving threat therein. As such, it becomes imperative that the military and the media build mutual understanding rooted in trust, accuracy, and balanced reporting. The Military Affairs Training is an initiative in furtherance of the Nigerian Army's commitment to enhancing civil-military relations and fostering a more informed, professional, and secure information environment. This training is designed not merely as an academic exercise, but as a strategic collaboration aimed at exposing media professionals to necessary doctrines of the Army. It also intends to acquaint you with the nature and dynamics of military operations and strategic communications, so that reporting on defense and security issues is both informed and sensitive to national security interests. The global advancement in informational technology has made the media space a warfare domain of its own, with far-reaching impact on terrestrial warfare. We must therefore bear in mind that misinformation, propaganda, and sensationalism can undermine the morale of our troops, compromise operations, and even endanger lives. On the other hand, accurate and constructive reporting can galvanize national support, enhance accountability, and contribute positively to our collective security. Let me also emphasize that this initiative is in no way intended to compromise press freedom. Rather, it is an effort to bridge the knowledge gap between the security sector and the media practitioners. We believe that a well-informed media is a strategic partner in our fight against terrorism, insurgency, banditry, and other security threats confronting our nation. As we begin this training, I encourage all participants to engage with open minds, ask questions, share experiences, and seek clarity on complex issues.
However, declaring the event open, the Chief of Army Staff, represented by Director General, Nigeria Heritage and Future Center, Major General Gbemiga Adesina, disclosed that the training organized for media practitioners is aimed at facilitating conducive working relationship which aimed at improving the knowledge and aptitude of media practitioners in military operations to ensure safety and operational security as there is need to avail the people with valuable information that are not detrimental to national security.
Major General Bimiga Olusegun Adesina, the Director General, Nigerian Army Heritage and Future Center. I'm here to represent our Mibucho Army staff, Lieutenant General Oluwede, Nigerian Army Medal, who would have loved to be here, but just as the MC said, due to exigencies of duty, needed to be in my body and later Kano today. So it deemed me fit to send me to come and represent him here. I'm pleased to be in your midst this morning for this important training organized by the Army Headquarters Department of Civil Military Affairs for media operatives in Nigeria, holding here at the Nigerian Resource Center, Abuja. Let me begin by thanking our media operatives for rising to the challenges of a changing security situation in our country, considering the level of collaboration we have witnessed so far. This maiden edition of the training organized for media practitioners is aimed at facilitating conducive working relationships with the Nigerian Army and could not have come at a better time than now. It is pertinent to state that as countries and security situations continue to evolve, public institutions like the media must also evolve to meet the challenges of the time. It is therefore apt that at a time when the Nigerian Army is deployed to contend with insecurity in many theaters of operations across this country, it is absolutely appropriate to organize this type of training on military-media collaboration. Against this backdrop, the Nigerian Army deemed it expedient to hold this training to facilitate media practitioners' functional knowledge about the dynamics of Nigerian Army's operational activities. The forum is also aimed at improving the knowledge and aptitude of media practitioners in military operations to ensure safety and operational security, as we jointly strive to uphold security in our dear country. I am aware of the complexities of the issues of public need to know and the fundamentals associated with the media's responsibilities. Indeed, from ancient times, armies have been organized for the purpose of protecting territorial integrity and fellow citizens. The media is also explicitly charged with the responsibility of providing the public with timely and useful information about the events in their country. There is therefore always the need to avail the people with valuable information that are not detrimental to national security. In this regard, the onus lies on the complexity of balancing military acts with responsible reportage to keep the people secure. That is why the Nigerian Army is striving to strike a strategic balance between the protection of law-abiding citizens, national security, and the rights of the media to disseminate information. I can see that in the audience of today's training are individuals ranging from media executives, heads of security agencies, and practicing journalists who have dedicated their time and lives to securing and providing essential information to the people, as well as in advancing the cause of national security. It is my fervent belief that it is necessary and proper for the security agencies to meet in a forum like this with those who have the responsibility to inform the people and shape their perceptions. Since both groups fight for Nigerians, it is safe to conclude that we are all on the same page and working for the same purpose, which is a secure Nigeria where every individual is important. I'm also encouraged by the array of carefully selected speakers lined up for the event, and I'm sure that at the end of the day, we will all leave here better prepared to advance the cause of national security through enhanced understanding of the operational disposition of the Nigerian Army and the armed forces in general. On this note, it is my pleasure to declare the maiden edition of the Army Headquarters Department of Civil Military Affairs Training for Media Operatives in Nigeria open.
From Training Center in Abuja, I'm Bemiga Olamikon reporting for GTV Africa.